Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Killer Bands. This is episode 7. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on my past videos of this Killer Band series. I really means a lot to me. I post them all over Facebook and I've seen the bands themselves reposted my review sort of, but this is just a promo for the bands and I really appreciate it. Everyone keeps giving me comments whether to check out that band, check out this band. I'm trying my best to pick out something that I like. I'm not gonna put whatever bands you ask me to listen to, but this is all my taste. I'll pick one or two from whatever that's been given. So without further ado, number 1 band for this episode is called Disposer. I'm not so sure if they are still around. I can't find any Facebook link. I can't even find their Bandcamp link, and I'm probably they are done for. Disposer, the album, I think it was released back in 2005. It's called Waiting to Inhale. One thing about Disposer, I think if you are a fan of grindcore or power violence or anything fast, and something about their snare sound though, it kind of reminds me of have you guys ever heard of the Berserker? They are from Earache Records back in the day, and the snare, especially the snare in this album called Waiting to Inhale, it just reminds me of the Berserker. Is somewhat really like a drum machine, but it's not a drum machine. It's really programmed, not really programmed. It's kind of like it's been said that way, that the band really loved that kind of sound. Snare. It's not a very popular kind of, it's pretty infamous if you want to hear this kind of sound. It does sounds fake, but then again, it's not drum machine, and they pull it off. It blends in really well together. If you're a fan of Crust, hardcore punk, grindcore, grind crust or what, check out this band from Canada, man. Sadly, I don't think they are still around. It's been a while. This is their 2005 album Waiting to Inhale, by Unrest Records. Probably you should head down to Unrest Records and check out if they have any releases like CDs or vinyls or whatsoever. So Disposer, check it. Alright, number 2 is gonna be I've known this man quite a little bit, a few weeks back, and not really a few weeks, a few months back, and they are called Palm, Palm. They are from Japan. If you're a fan of hardcore punk, metal, and a little bit of crust and grind also in there, you have to check out Palm. They just released a new record. I can't recall what's the name of the record, but it is fucking amazing. I mean, when it comes to variations, and when it comes to proper songwriting, breakdowns, and really heavy stuff. Like I said before, if you're a fan of Converge, melody wise and everything, and this band, you should check it out. It's called Palm from Japan, and I just somehow love how the vocalists have his own signature style of vocaling, and it's like if he's in a other band doing guest vocal, you should know it. The vocals is just so prominent. It's him from Palm. So like I said before, man, this is hardcore. Hardcore with melody and also a little mix of darkened riffs and songwriting and all that. It's really cool if you're into Converge sort of sound, and especially when it comes to the layout, sometimes it sounded very familiar. So yeah, do check it out, man. Palm for Japan. Salute these guys. Alright, number 3 is gotta be Twitch. Alright, they are from LA. It's a fastcore band. Man, if you want to talk about very spastic, out of the world kind of change of tempos and everything with just a single riff after different riffs after different fucking riffs. And same goes for the drum as well, layouts after layouts, so it will mess you up. But then again, I would love to see them live, because once I've heard it on this Total Control EP from them back in 2017, it's just I'm not sure, it's already really fucking tight when you're listening, through their release. But if you wanna listen to them via live, I think it's gonna be fucking amazing, because there's shitloads of variation when it comes to this band, and I love that. So it won't get bored, and so it is also gonna caught you off guard with like, oh shit, what happened, and it's done. That's how fast this band is when it comes to changing tunes and melodic parts and all that. So yeah, man, Twitch, check it out. This is insane. Alright, the next one, number 4, is called Shitbrains. I've taken this track from the split of Brainshit. So I kind of get confused. Shitbrains splitting with Brainshit in this particular release. It's a grindcore, fastcore kind of split. And Shitbrains, once again, I don't know, something about the drum sound that if it's raw and it's so at the same time yet really audible, it's just, I don't know, I feel the intensity when it comes to this kind of really in your face drums. Again, they are somewhat almost similar as Twitch, but Twitch is way mindfuck. Songwriting is just, it's there, but the songwriting is kind of, it's like, just picture you had a few bands and you pick different types of riffs, pick a few parts here, pick a few parts there, and jump it up all together, and you get Twitch. It's like exactly what the band name called, Twitch. So, but I'm going off with the topic of Shitbrains. So again, Los Angeles, man, grindcore fastcore band, really amazing stuff. It's fast, of course, it's fastcore. So it's really fast. It's insanely catchy for some reason. Although it's fast, you tend to miss out on like, what the fuck just happened, Again, variation of riffs, sludge, everything is in there, and I really like. I've not heard Brainshit side yet with on the split, but Shitbrains really, did their part. So check it out, man. Shitbrains from LA. Alright, the next one is gonna be the last one. It's number 5. This band is called FEASTEM, and they just released a new song, forthcoming album, a new song called The Rope Calls Your Name. And knowing FEASTEM for a very long time, I've seen them live at Obscene Extreme. I think we played a few shows together somewhere else back in Europe back in the day. And dude, FEASTEM is just pure fucking machine. If you're a fan of those bands like Rotten Sound, or you're a fan of band like Afgrun and all that, FEASTEM is in that category. So it's really fast, when it comes to groove, it's always basic grindcore groove and all that. Everything is quite basic. It's very safe, but at the same time you could feel their energy. Probably the sound production really helps a lot in this particular album. And what I've heard from The Rope Calls Your Name is just, I don't know, it's just perfect. If it's straightforward and there's no technicality about it, but sometimes you do appreciate straightforwardness, because you've been listening to a lot of new bands trying to do every single fucking thing and it just wouldn't work, or maybe it's just too fucking overwhelming. But this flows nicely, and I'm really digging what's FEASTEM is doing all these years, and the new one really doesn't make any difference. They are still killing it. So check it out, man. FEASTEM, The Rope Calls Your Name, from their forthcoming album Graveyard Earth. Check it. So guys, that's the